It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Stephen Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, back, put it back, behind. Here we go.
Run for the first time with Peyton Barber. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check, wait. Check.
On second down, Barber. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here comes Barber. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A first down throw for Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jameis to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Throwing, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Sony Michel, his first carry. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 74 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 21-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss to Barber. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards there and a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Barber on 1st and 10. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston... Guy able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Winston. And the pressure gets to him again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, it's long enough for me to get there, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Sanu, another piece to the puzzle now in New England. He was picked up from the 1-6 Falcons in the hours following the Patriots' 33-0 win over the Jets. And for the year, Sanu, 33 catches, over 300 yards and a touchdown. His last 3 years in Atlanta, 59, 67, and 66 catches, and now he is excited to be a Patriot.
Watch out. 72.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, he's going to loft one. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ozzy. 45, Mike, 45. Hey, Echo. 45 is the Mike. Watch the run. Check it. Check Mike 45. What we got? 45. Hey, Haywood. 45. Let's set a time. Regular.
Here's Brady. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
132 fighter.
At the 4-yard
Hey, check it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha. What's the run? Go Bandit.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carl Nassib coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Begin. 72. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. 63.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys...
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Here we go, even. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Barber, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Bucs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back near his own goal line, Winston. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here.
At the Buccaneers' 40-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Shadow. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Hey, orbit. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 45's the mic. Wild Bill. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, go 66. 45. Mike 45. I'm going to run you over. Hey, Foxtrot. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic. You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Mike 54.
Jacket, reload. Gold 50.
Brady now on first down. Caught by the tight end Watson. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Brady to throw again. Complete to Watson, the tight end. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Brady gives to Michel, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They come out here in the eye. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now third and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score. You just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on. 54 is much. 54.
Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call.
Not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
This time they stay on the ground, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They're going to try for it on fourth. Winston stays out there. They're indeed going. It's Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher.
Hey, team 6. 54. Line 54.
You can't block.
Brady now on first down. Now he's flushed out right. Dorsett's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Go.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point try for Gostkowski. And it is now 21-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake. Brady. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on second down. Brady.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
To throw is Brady. Finds his man. Watson over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking to...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
Check safety, check safety.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Able to get this to Gordon. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Wait, 20.
Tackles, tackles.
49, check 49, check 49. Check Malcolm.
On play action, it's Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Check it, reload.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady gets it to Gordon. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Check 37, check 37.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Gordon, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Brady to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You don't always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable. I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. Winston. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. On 1st and 10, Winston. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action now. Winston going up top. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 74 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Brady. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play. First down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Brady now to throw. He's got him in. Complete. It's Julian Edelman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. To throw, it's Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jameis to throw it. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Michael Bannon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Winston now finding Godwin complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Play fake. Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, 55 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Gostkowski for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Makes the score Patriots 35, Buccaneers 7.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Here's a toss play right. Barber. they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just outside his own goal line. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait, Eddie.
Check, 45 to Mike. Bound to lose one. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. 45's the Mike, 45's the Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Check it, reload.
Hey,
Brady going to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
To throw again on second down. Brady, he's going to launch, and this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
Okay.
Winston gives to Barber, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On second and 11 now. Winston, and he finds Howard complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Ready. Black, what is that?
51. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
A first down throw for Winston. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Work to be done here on second and 16 after the sack. Winston finding room to the 20. That's caught by Howard. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Cleveland Browns. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway in Foxborough. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
54 Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check. Regular.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Wait, 20. Mike, 44. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Darius Taylor there in to make the tackle. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brings up third down and 9.
On third down, Michel. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Regular. Ringo. 450.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Brady now on first down. Here's Sanu on the catch. Getting it to him in space. Pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That's another Patriots first down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Brady going to throw. This is White on the screen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 32 on the play.
Alert! Hey, Charlie! 44, Mike, 45.
Again, it's Brady. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Jannard Avery coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 8 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on fourth down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, it made it pay off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check. Chopper!
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Escaping the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. A run there on first down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Pick me up. Here we go. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll to the 45. 11 yards there. First down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First down, Mayfield. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Brady's throw there complete, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Wait, that round 80? Round 80? Hey, go 66.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down to Michelle on the screen. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Jim. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
So that'll back him up 5. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
72.
They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Devin McCourty brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
He's going. We got double up.
Alert 3.
Shit.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Check 99. Check 99.
He may try and run for this. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. Mayfield to throw it this time. That one is caught by Hunt. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 2nd down now, it's Hunt, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 7 yards away, and the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
Under 10.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Check it, reload.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he'll have his man, that's Edelman. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Wait, 53!
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
72. 44. Hey, exit.
36. Same.
Alert!
Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run again with Hunt. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He can't, man. He's not going to get me. Regular. Check. Shoot. You go tight. Run. You got tight right there. Regular. Hey.
On third down, Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Point it right. Hey, alert. Stop.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 23. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 3. 36-yard line.
Check. X3, rip.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw is Brady, and that's complete. It's Watson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Switch it.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. It's complete. James White. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Ozzy! Hey, Zoo!
Now Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw, it's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady. And a dump off to White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Brady into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46. A big run by Kareem Hunt. 44 yards on the ground. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jamie Collins able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Alert, 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 alert. Protein spill.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Brady now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Brady again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
44, Mike, 44. Hey, we got to get this stop.
Brady now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
High 7.
He'll go for it. It's Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Brady to throw. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Sugar! Hey, Alpha! Hey, 2nd.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that. They finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Kansas City Chiefs. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. 60 outlaw, 61 matchbox lights.
That's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long
And let's go.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play for... scrimmage. Second down.
Let's get it. 2 brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, Ridley.
Check it out, Reed. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a second and long. Now Michelle. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Hey, Alabama. Easy.
On first and 10, here's Brady. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. On first down, Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And all the way to the 2-yard line. There before crossing over out of bounds.
Complete to Julian Edelman. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Wait, that 380.
53, Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike.
Wait, 20.
59. No chance. Big ass.
380.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. To Michelle on the screen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check three. Rush in.
Hey, 43, 15.
Check 25.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They begin with Michel on the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Check it, reload.
On play action, it's Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
To throw, it's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. From the 41, Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Brady, a quick throw out to Edelman. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
From the 29, Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. After the sack on first down, Brady to the right side, and he's got Edelman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
No, 66. Goal 50.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The point after try for Gostkowski. And it's good to make it 14-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
At the 28-yard line.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Mahomes now to throw. This for his running back, McCoy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will be set up now. 20.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
We ain't giving them nothing to do. Go Bandit.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of 2 there. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
This is McCoy. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop. From the 40 now on second down. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's get it.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, Michel. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 33 and a 1st. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Now Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darren Lee coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack. Brady, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And it is 28-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.